for this vlog, I wanted to take the time to talk about, I've talked about this a billion times in vlogs, it's really important to surround yourself with people who inspire you. I've been very lucky to be surrounded by people who love to create. I have a couple friends, Laura and Catherine, who started their own little production company and shoot and write and edit sketches and post them every single week, and they just literally started from nothing. They just had the idea and were like, let's just do it because why not? A couple other friends, Nick and Caroline, who are doing the same. They're just writing, shooting little sketches, and no matter what it is, whether it's somebody who loves to paint all the time or loves to read all the time, like just seeing somebody really enjoy something and love something and put a lot of time into something is so inspiring, and that inspires me to do the same. So this vlog is going to be called the blog vlog, because somebody who truly inspires me every single day, and I'm not just saying that because she's sitting next to me, is Dayna. I just thought that besides that the word blog rhymes with vlog,
it's mostly because
that I just wanted to like ask her some questions about her blog, because I am very inspired by her and her finding her own thing to do that is literally her own thing. She like takes all the pictures for her blog, she writes, and she is just, it's just beautiful, and I really admire her and I think you're amazing.
I have a hard time taking compliments, but I'll accept your compliments and I love you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Wait, before we get started, it's not your turn yet. I wanted to share this quote with you. And if you are struggling to start something, hopefully this will be an inspiration and a kick in the butt for you to start. Kick in the butt?
I suppose you could.
Don't wait for something big to occur. Start where you are with what you have, and that will always lead you into something greater. So just start, just do it, just do it. A year from now, you're gonna be so happy. Okay.
What do you want to talk about with this vlog? I mean, this vlog.
Vlog. Okay, I'm sure most of you have been on her website, but for those who haven't, Dayna has a blog and you should definitely check it out. I talked about this in our kimchi vlog, promoting her blog too, and hopefully you promoted my blog.
I never posted.
Oh
my blog is called Leatherpetal.com.
Where did you get that name?
You know how you create a screen name when you're a teenager and you just make something completely random? It's pretty much just like that. Like, I don't even know where it came from. I thought it sounded good.
It's so good though.
Thank you, Duan.
Mine were like, my AIM names were like Roxy Chica 1073 and Roxy Chica 1074, depending on how I felt that day. And I also had Sweet Summer Nights, where all the E's were 3s.
I hate
so
that.
Clearly, you're much better at doing that than I am.
Fender Girl X33. My
Okay.
first email address was been there rocked that at anonymous.com, because I don't want any of you to email me.
Okay. Did you know what direction you wanted it to go in?
Well, I mean, I've always had like Tumblrs and stuff that were fashion related and very visually based, but this time I just started writing in addition to whatever pretty pictures I was taking. I felt like I had a lot of pent up creative energy because I was working in such a stark corporate environment. So yeah, it's kind of gravitated from more visual fashion talk and very external aesthetic talk, to a more internal mindful world within ourselves.
And I love that, and I feel like whatever you've learned and experienced is what you write about.
Pretty much.
Which is like really awesome.
Yeah.
Because then you're just like so excited about that, and then you just want to teach it to other people. It definitely shows that you love whatever you are writing about.
Yes. Basically, the timeline of my blog is just a reflection of my own self-growth.
Which is amazing.
Whether I've struggled with anxiety and cured it holistically, or just gone from caring so much about myself physically on the outside and visually to more worrying only about how I feel on the inside, physically and mentally.
When did you start it? 2 years ago? 3 years
I started
ago? 2
it
years ago.
2 years ago and changed. And I feel like I've changed so much since the beginning of it. I don't know where it's headed, except I'm working on a new layout and navigation system with my friend Nicole Miller-Wong, who's an amazing website designer, and hopefully eventually I would love to start holding classes with people in person, hosted by me, bringing in people who I think could bring a lot of knowledge to the table in terms of like meditation or breath work. And I also want to start having volunteer sessions where people can sign up on the website and we'll all get together in the city and do like vegan meals for the homeless. Basically, I want it to become a more in-person, engaging experience. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Have you read any of my blog posts? I knew it.
Yeah, of course I have. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm so inspired by you. I mean, I feel like you would have gotten to this point at some point, but I feel like by making your blog, you've like come to this. Like, this is like a little river that you went down and you're like, I want to do this. I wanted to write about this and learn about this and make it open to other people and bringing in people. I feel like that you got to that point because you've made this.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah.
This blog is about surrounding yourself with positive, inspiring people.
And to start doing,
What about people out there who don't know who in their immediate life could be inspiring to them and don't know who to gravitate towards? Do you think that you could also say people who you may not immediately find inspiring, try to look deeper in those people too? Because sometimes it takes learning about a person before you are inspired by them.
Oh my God, totally.
How do you, it's hard to just go find someone who is inspiring and befriend.
Oh my God, totally. I mean, I feel like when you meet people, you kind of know, like, this is a keeper. This is somebody who I want to keep in my life for a very long time.
So you should work hard on those friendships.
I think so.
To maintain them.
But people who you just know that are just like not good influences or just like completely negative, or the energy that you have when you're with them just like completely brings you down.
Yes, okay.
You should know, like, no, I don't want to be surrounded by this type of person. And
I think that's almost as important, if not more important, than trying to find people who do surround you. I think learning what you don't like in a person, because it brings you down, it allows you to filter out so that you're only left with great people. It's like working the opposite way. Instead of like going and finding a positive person, just not allowing negative people to stick around. At least that's how I have my group of friends, is by not wasting time with people who brought me down.
I'm so glad that you brought that up, because like that's how you see it.
Yeah.
And like I see it kind of, I guess, the opposite, because I'm just like, this person is so amazing, they have the best energy, I want to be with them, and the other people just kind of like
fall away.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, however it is that you select the people who you surround yourself with, it's the end result.
I think it's also important to mention that if in the immediate surroundings you are surrounded by only negative people and you can't seem to get away from them, it's better to spend time alone working on yourself and your dreams than thinking, well, I don't have any other friends, so I should just go hang out with these people who don't make me feel very good.
That would be the worst for yourself.
You have to learn to be alone because you're the only person who's going to be there for your whole life. So you have to learn to love to spend time with yourself.
Yep, it's all about self-love. It's literally like the answer to everything, because if you like love yourself and you know that you're worth so much, you'll know that you want to surround yourself with great people. And then you'll start finding things that you love and do it.
If you like doing something,
Anything. Painting, cooking,
just
knitting,
it doesn't
playing
have
with
to
your
be,
dog.
It doesn't have to be.
Cooking.
Doesn't have. I don't remember what I was saying. It doesn't have to be a means to an end. You don't always have to be doing things because you think it's going to get you somewhere.
What we were talking about earlier. Remember how we were like, oh my god, isn't it so funny how when you're kids, you do things just to do things to make you happy? I learned the dance to one of Maya's, who was like a 2000s, 1990s R&B singer. One music video, I like loved her dancing and watched the music video over and over again and just learned her dance moves just because.
And I think as adults, it gets harder for us to justify using time that way, and that won't in the end gain us monetary success or popularity or things like that. We only do things if there's a reason to do it. But there doesn't have to be any more reason than you just enjoy it.
Yeah, you learn those dance moves.
And that is what my blog was, and now it's actually a thing. So if you follow what just makes you happy, even if it's for no immediately apparent reason, it can actually turn into something really valuable to you in your life.
And you're just learning more things about yourself and like what you love and what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful thing.
Magnus, high five.
I just wanted to talk about Dayna's blog because that was just very inspiring.
Thank you so
And
much
hopefully
for
it
having me
inspires
on the
you too.
Duan show. And
You're welcome.
I hope that everybody could learn something from my crazy rant about, I don't even know.
What?
See? Take care.
I love you, and I will see you next week. Yeah.
I did it. Did everything you wanted to do today.
Do you see him?
Okay, sorry, buddy.